back to txtNationTV episode number 16. We're old enough to drive a car now.
Hey,
but anyway,
well, they actually changed that. We back in our day were old enough.
Okay,
to drive a car.
we
I think it were to be 18 or 21 or something.
Anyway,
else.
my name's Rusty G.
I'm Alan.
And we're going to talk to you this week about, get this, as you see it on the table, not the iPad, look a little further back.
Yes, my Mac is back. I talked him off a ledge because remember last week, well actually we didn't film the show last week because, well, he was in recovery. But he was on the ledge, you know, Steve left, I don't know if I can live on.
It took the news pretty hard.
Yeah, it did. I pulled him off, took him to my friends at Mac Authority, which thank you very much. I fixed him up, got a bigger hard drive. They even gave me Snow Leopard.
They even gave him a bath. It looks a lot better now.
Yeah, detailed, clean, nice. But there's one thing though. He can't get Lion.
I think he's still running a G5.
Yeah. They're Intel only.
Yeah, so
they're prejudiced.
Just don't tell him.
Yeah. It should be a disaster.
But don't move it around too much. The hard drive might go out again.
Yeah, it is new. But welcome back.
Also,
the Lion is back.
Also, this past week, if you haven't noticed what's sitting on the front of the table, which we kind of moved past, but that's fine. The iPad now has, get this, and Alan's going to show this off because he's very happy and proud about it. The TBS, TBS, NBC, and TNT all brought full episodes to the iPad. Show us off.
Well, I'm only going to show you the TBS one for time's sake here, but as you see, interface is nice. We got Conan, Meet the Browns, Family Guy, Friends, Seinfeld, all those good sitcoms.
That all sounds like pretty good stuff.
Yeah, that if nothing's on TV at the time, you can just pull out the iPad, pull up an episode of King of Queens. You know, you can just laugh and kill time. Great. Okay, let's watch an episode of American Dad. I got a full episode here. Hit that. There's the catch. You have to log into a cable provider or a satellite provider.
Sucks.
I haven't had cable for about 6 years.
I haven't had cable in, I don't know.
Yeah, we really don't need all that, but cable they got us again. They got us again. Free app.
Hulu. I'm just saying, Hulu.
Yeah.
I pay $8. I get it on my iPhone. I get it on my Xbox. I get it on my laptop.
Even Hulu.com. I'll watch the now 3 ads they make you watch between breaks.
Which, speaking of, I hate watching South Park on Hulu because you know how South Park has that 30-second intro before they do.
Mm-hmm.
You get I think it's 2 commercials before it starts, and then a commercial in between the actual intro and then the actual show. So yeah, I've watched 3 commercials before I even get to the episode. When I freaking load up Netflix and boom, it's on, no commercials. Freaking Hulu. I mean, you're better than the free apps that TBS is giving away. But, you know, I just kind of wish I didn't have to watch so many ads before a show got started. So
it's great. If you got
the interface looked awesome.
Yes, if you've got a cable provider, hey, knock it out. And if you got premium cable, you can get HBO Go, Cinemax Go.
Everybody go.
Everybody's got to go.
So what we recommend is like what we're possibly thinking about doing. Because don't your parents have DirecTV?
They do.
And don't my parents have DirecTV?
They do.
I'm pretty sure we might be stealing some account information just to
borrowing.
Yeah, because here in Tennessee, Netflix, it's illegal to steal passwords. So anyway, moving on. Again, as we have been inundated with Apple and iPhone news, guess what we're going to do?
We're going to inundate you with Apple and iPhone news.
Jeez Louise, all these parts, all this stuff, I'm so freaking tired of hearing it, and it's really annoying. I mean, like I said last week, it's like, here's the wire, here's the cable, here's the battery, here's a case that might be it, here's a rendering of what it might be, here's this, here's
just
that.
Parts flying here and there.
Here's a photo of a freaking plate of sushi, and then in the reflection, there may or may not be an iPhone or a sailboat. That was literally the title of the article off of TechCrunch or Engadget, or one of those two. I was rolling the floor, People, are we that crazy about the freaking iPhone? Are you kidding me?
To the point of the sushi photo, they geotagged the location and found out it was.
We're looking at metadata on a photo. Are you kidding me? We're pulling up metadata out of a photo. This is so ridiculous. And so ridiculous, I'm freaking tired of hearing about it. What's the next story? Please tell me. Because I can't take it anymore.
Well, we used to work at Lowe's.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what they got?
I don't know. What do they have?
iPhones.
Oh, jeez.
Remember, we had those big Motorola,
Massive phones.
like hardcore phones. I've dropped mine off the top shelf several times.
Yeah, and it would make it.
Got mad at somebody asking a stupid question, throw it against the wall, pick it up, still works. They replaced them now. iPhone 4s.
Sure, why not? Because everybody has an iPhone. Why not?
Yeah. But as we were saying, as we know, or if you know, if you work in a retail or a warehouse or anywhere, you go up a ladder talking to a customer, looking for something in stock. Well, it's...
And you're good 25 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Whether or not this thing has a case on it or not,
I see a lot of them just being shattered and sent back.
Yeah, it's $700 a pop.
Or if you know Lowe's employees.
And I know, exactly, I know a lot of you. You'll leave the phone sitting on the desk while you're doing your stuff.
And me and Rusty are going to take them.
And I will literally walk in there.
We're going to line them up from our local Lowe's store and do it all of them.
42,000 iPhones. That's 42.
It's about a $20 million investment.
That is ridiculous.
They couldn't even give us a raise.
25 phones per store that they are getting. This is so retarded. I'm almost tempted to walk into the store and steal it. Not saying that I would, but I'm very tempted because it's a consumer grade phone coming to the market as far as Lowe's is concerned.
We can jailbreak it.
Exactly, that's the thing. The phones they had before, who cares if you stole them? They didn't work outside the store.
Outside the parking lot, yeah, you couldn't make one call anyway.
It wouldn't matter.
I've taken one home before just by accident.
Just by accident. And now you can accidentally take one home. So they better have freaking
And it also has a credit card reader. Even better for thieves, because then they can put a skimmer in.
Oh, jeez. Lowe's, I don't know what you're thinking, but anyway. To add to the iPhone rumors and things and crap I'm tired of hearing about, one last thing, hopefully before I hear any more news, Sprint has pretty much said, yeah, we're getting it. I mean, even the news I read today, they pretty much said, yeah, it's ours. We've got it. It's coming. Problem, though.
Yes.
What did AT&T and Verizon both have in common once they got the iPhone?
Their unlimited data plan left.
Exactly. And that's the problem. I was watching Molly Wood on CNET. She had a pretty funny joke. I'll go watch CNET. I think it's a few episodes back. They have I forget the title of the podcast. I'll put a link in the show notes. But go watch it. It's kind of funny. It's basically, like you just said, as soon as the iPhone comes to town, bye-bye unlimited. Well, Sprint has pretty much said the opposite. Sprint has said, guess what? We don't care. We're going to keep it unlimited. So the $99 plan or $70. What I don't get though is there's a commercial that says $79.99 for unlimited voice and text, but the website says $99. Whatever it is, $80, $100, whatever.
Yeah.
They're saying they're going to keep unlimited.
I would go to Sprint.
I am thinking about leaving. I'm going to Sprint. Because, I mean, seriously, how much? I use probably 2 to 3 gigs a month. I never go over my 5 gigs, but I do use 2 to 3.
I've only got 2. I never go. I'm usually at a Wi-Fi zone somewhere.
Yeah, so that's very tempting. Unlimited.
But if I can max it out, why not?
Yeah, I mean, very tempting. I really think that Sprint, if they can keep their word about it, and if they do get the iPhone 4S, not 5, I think that they will win over a lot of customers. And at this point, I remember back in the day, they sucked. My mom had them, friends of mine had them, but I think they've gotten past that because they are the underdog now. I mean, there's also Metro PCS and your other cell providers, but Sprint's the big one. I'm thinking about it. It really is. So, well, anyway, enough of iPhone, Apple, anything to do with fruit, hopefully. We're going to move on.
BlackBerry.
We might talk about a luxury BlackBerry, maybe. I don't know. What about anything else? You got anything else?
Yeah.
Go for it.
HTC. They're in the market for an OS.
Well, that sounds good because I don't want to hear about Apple. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, HTC CEO has been yammering on about it. You know, they've been on the Android market. They've been their
Windows Phone.
Windows Phone as well, and
Yeah.
I guess now, like every other company, they think, well, we can just do it in-house ourselves. We've got the hardware, we've got the software. Let's just get an OS.
Yeah, I think they're wanting to copy the Apple, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? HP has one. Cheap. Shall beat that dude out in the back of the alley in the trunk.
They'll sell you the code for $99.
Why not?
Which, by the way, an update for HP, I didn't talk about this before. They've actually got the Android running on the HP pad now, and I think they're working out the touch drivers, so the touchscreen pad works. So that'd be cool.
Well, they got rid of the Palm crap, so why not?
Because it was only 49 days old, and whatever, we'll scrap it from here. So yeah, but that's cool. So HTC is going to be bringing a new OS, possibly. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm so used to Android and iPhone now. I mean, it's kind of hard to. I would even have a hard time with Nokia's. Exactly.
It's like, what are you going to do to make me look at that?
Yeah, I do like the HTC hardware.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have an HTC Android phone, so my Inspire 4G, which isn't technically 4G.
They have great screens.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So the new OS, I might buy into it. I don't know. We'll see.
The hologram.
And now if it's a hologram, screw 3D. We're going hologram. Dang it. All right, anyway, one last story and a couple other things, nuggets here and there we'll throw in. But the one big story I did want to talk about, because we talked about this a few weeks back, GameStop kind of got a bad rep for pulling out the Deus Ex. I finally learned how to pronounce that properly. I watched, yeah, exactly. I finally watched a few other podcasts about gaming to get my head around it. So it's Deus Ex, human whatever it was. But anyway, GameStop, obviously they had some bad news about them pulling out the certificates for the OnLive. So what they've done now is, guess what? I can now take Alan's iPad and trade it in for a game. So I'm going to take
a nice game.
I'm going to take this and go trade it in. I'll be back.
Your mama. So wow. That Nintendogs game I've been looking at for a while. I'm sick of this. I mean, all this offers me is the world.
On a silver platter at that.
Yeah, exactly. Here you go. No.
What about, wait, what about your iPhone? I'm gonna go trade that in. Can I do that?
You better at least get a gaming system out of it. I mean, even if it's an N64, I want something.
It better be something
physical I can really hold on to.
Yeah, so
and beat myself in the head with it. They're just after they're a chop shop.
Is that what it is?
That's what I think it is. They just want these devices because you can turn this on. You put any of this crap on Craigslist right now and get $1,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, when you're looking at a Mac from years ago that has a magnetic thing that has a 3G, you know, and it gets on Craigslist, and he bought it for like $200, and it goes up to $75,000 for a supposed prototype. You know, Apple's the #1 name out there, and they are still the #1 company.
That's what I think it is. Just a chop shop.
Chop shop. All right. So no deals with Apple. Take them back and refurbish and send them back. Nothing like that. One thing we did want to talk about real quick at the very end, Microsoft starting tomorrow, so by the time you watch this, it will have already happened because I don't do this edit until about Thursday. But either way, Microsoft will be talking about Windows 8, codename, at the Build conference, I believe is what it is.
So they really didn't think too, I mean, remember Longhorn and...
Yeah.
They had creativity and things.
Yeah, they had some names for it.
Steve Ballmer's like 105, let's just call it 8.
They'll still be yelling at us though.
These young punks have probably already got it on their computers and yeah. Here's the Windows 8 here.
All that blood pressure going to the top of his head, poor guy. But anyway, yeah. So they'll be talking Windows 8 starting tomorrow. So hopefully by the time, like I said, you watch this, you will have read about it, seen it. It's going to be very Metro-ish, the style that's on the Windows phones. Okay. And also coming to the Xbox, and if you don't know about this, Xbox will be updating this fall to be more Metro style, much like the Windows phones are now. So they're trying to move to that style because it's in tiles.
I do like that more of the Zoom look than the light. The light, they're alright, but I do like that Zoom interface look.
Yeah, so the Xbox, I'm telling you, man, I'm dead serious. You've got to get an Xbox because here's something, and I don't know if I've said this on the show before or not, but I have a premonition for Xbox, only because I've had an Xbox since forever, and I just think it's going to go this way. And Microsoft, if you steal my idea, I had it here first, dang it. And if I haven't said it already, but
He said, dang it.
I think Xbox will be in 2 versions.
Okay.
There will be a media version
Mm-hmm.
and a game player version. Game player version more expensive, media version less expensive. To fight with the Apple TV at $99, the Logitech Review, which is slowly going down to dirt cheap because Google TV is failing, but the Roku XD, HD, whatever, that's $99 that does all that.
And boxes.
Basically to get back into the home media market again. But not only that, to separate 2 streams of revenue, because you can buy in, get the media version that does your streaming from your Windows PC or a hard drive on your network somewhere that you're sharing, so that you can download movies or TV shows or whatever it may be and have, your sharing. But if you don't want gaming, who cares? Here's a $99 box, and it's from Microsoft, and they've been doing it for a long time. Would you buy it? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. I'm off to GameStop. I'm gonna get me an Xbox. I'll see you for episode 17.
But anyway, I'm just saying that there will be a gaming version that plays games and does media for probably the $200 price mark. And he better be bringing my laptop back, otherwise I'm taking his Mac and I'm going right outside with it too. But anyway, there'll be a gaming version that'll be that $200 price mark, $300 price mark, whatever it may be.
They didn't want an HP.
They said they had enough of them. But yeah. So gaming and media in one device more expensive, or if you're like him and you're not into gaming, you can buy the smaller media Xbox. I'm just calling it right here, right now.
Oh yeah. Well, the TVs are now, which I've heard some TVs are pulling out, but are pretty much being boxy boxes inside the TVs.
Oh yeah, Smart TV by Samsung.
Yeah,
that is an amazing TV. It has apps and all sorts of things you can do with it.
Yeah.
Google is trying to get their Android into everything, so I think there's Android-based TV stuff. LG has some amazing smart TVs that have apps and things like that.
A lot of cool entertainment systems on the horizon here.
TVs pretty much now, it was 3D last year that you could not walk into a TV place and not have 3D. I think this year and next will be, you will not be able to buy a TV without an Ethernet jack or Wi-Fi.
Which that's fine with me. I'd rather have a TV with Wi-Fi than 3D.
Oh yeah.
Any day.
I would like to jack the people who started 3D. Because I did, however, though, pick up a 3DS the other day. Played it at Target for a few minutes on Zelda. Kind of annoying in 3D because the camera angle changes so much, and it's like,
well, we're bitter old men now. I can't get this. I don't have time for that.
Anyway, so that's it for this week. Make sure you follow us online. We've got multiple ways that you can follow us. You can follow us on our website, txtNationTV. You can follow us on youtube.com/txtNationTV.
Facebook.com.
And thanks to all of our friends who liked us. txtNationTV just after Facebook.com. You can find us there as well. And if you also want to, the last and final, Twitter.com/txtNationTV, or just in general at txtNationTV. Make sure you follow us there. Alan and I are separate as far as our accounts, so you can find us there. We're both admins of the text page, so if you ever want to leave us a note on the page. We'll find it, we'll see it. But follow us there, and we'll see you again for episode 17.